Welcome to my viewers again. Today we'll discuss the properties of whole numbers. Last class we have discussed one thing, that the natural numbers together with 0 are called whole numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. are called whole numbers. Now we notice that sum of any two whole numbers, say for example 2 plus 3 equal to 5, 0 plus 1 equal to 1, 4 plus 5 equal to 9, etc. This means sum of any two whole numbers is again a whole number. This property is called closure property. Closure property. That means if there are two whole numbers a and b, then a plus b is again a whole number. That means whole numbers are closed with respect to the operation of addition. This type of operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, these are called algebraic operation. Now whole numbers are closed with respect to the operation of addition. Means sum of any two whole numbers is again a whole number. This is called closure property. Now we'll check whether difference of any two whole numbers is again a whole number. Say for example 5 minus 4 equal to 1. Now what is 4 minus 5? Is this a whole number? Suppose there are 5 mangoes. There are 5 mangoes and you are taking away 4 numbers. There are 5 mangoes and you are taking away 4 numbers. So how many mangoes will remain? The result is 1 mango will remain, right? You are taking away 4 mangoes means subtraction. 5 mangoes were there, you are taking away 4 numbers. So 1 mango will remain and this side you will get 4 mangoes. Right. So 5 mangoes minus 4 mangoes, 1 mango. Result is 1 mango. Now can we take 5 mangoes when you are given 4 mangoes? Suppose there are 4 mangoes, 4 numbers. Can we take away 5 numbers? If you are given 4 mangoes, can you take 5 numbers? It's impossible, right? So 4 minus 5, you will not get a whole number. Whereas 5 minus 4 is a whole number. That means the whole numbers are not closed with respect to the operation of subtraction. Means difference of any two whole numbers may not be a whole number always. 8 minus 5 equal to 3, but 5 minus 8 is not a whole number. Now let us discuss whether whole numbers are closed with respect to the operation of multiplication. For example, if you multiply any two whole number, 2 4s are 8, 5 3s are 15, 1 8s are 8. Means product of any two whole numbers is again a whole number. That means whole numbers are closed with respect to the operation of multiplication. Means if you multiply any two whole number, you will again get a whole number. Now let's check with the operation of division. Say for example 8 divided by 4. 8 divided by 4 equal to 2. Means you were given 8 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you divide into 4 equal parts. So each part you will get 2 numbers, right? It's a 2 is a whole number. 8 mangoes, 8 apples. You divide into 4 equal parts. Each part will contain 2 numbers. It's a whole number. Now you divide 4 apples into 8 equal part. 4 apples. 4 apples. Now divide into 8 equal parts. So you cut in middle, right? So each part will be like this. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you see each part is only a half apple. Half apple. All are halves. That means 4 divided by 8 is not a whole number. You got a half apple. It's not a whole apple, right? It's a fraction. So it's not a whole number. That means division of any two whole number is not always a whole number. So for example, 15 divided by 5 equal to 3, but 5 divided by, say for example, 4 is not a whole number. So what we have learned, addition of any two whole numbers is again a whole number. Multiplication of any two whole numbers is again a whole number, but subtraction of any two whole numbers may not be a whole number, and subtraction of and division of any two whole numbers may not be whole numbers. So we learned that the whole numbers are closed with respect to the operation of addition and multiplication. Now we learn one more thing. If you add 0 with any whole number, 0 plus 1, this will be 1. 0 plus 2 equal to 2. 0 plus 3 equal to 3. 0 plus 3 equal to 3. That means sum of any whole number with 0 is the whole number itself. That means addition of 0 will not change the identity of the whole number. The whole number will remain itself. So 0 is called additive identity element. Is called additive identity element. Similarly, product of a whole number with 1. Say for example, 8 multiplied by 1 equal to 8. 3 multiplied by 1 equal to 3. 15 multiplied by 1 equal to 15. So that means product of any whole number with 1 is the number itself. So 1 is called multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. 1 is called multiplicative identity. So there are two identities. One is with respect to the operation of addition. 0 is called additive identity element, and with respect to the operation of multiplication, 1 is called multiplicative identity. Next property we'll discuss here is commutative property. Commutative property. If there are two whole numbers, say for example a and b, they are whole numbers, then you will get a plus b equal to b plus a. A plus b equal to b plus a. Say for example 5 plus 4 equal to 4 plus 5. That means if you change the order of addition, the sum will remain the same. This property is called commutative property with respect to the operation of addition. Similarly, 5 multiplied by 4 equal to 4 multiplied by 5. That means the commutative property is also applicable with respect to the operation of multiplication. And commutative property is not applicable with respect to the operation of subtraction. Say for example 5 minus 4 and 4 minus 5, are they equal? No, they are not the same. 4 minus 5 is not a whole number, so 5 minus 4 is not equal to 4 minus 5. So in case of the operation of subtraction, the commutative property is not applicable. Similarly, 8 divided by 4 is not the same as 4 divided by 8. We got 8 divided by 4 equal to 2, but 4 divided by 8, it is half. So 2 and half, they are not same. This is not a whole number. Similarly, 4 minus 5, this is not a whole number. So commutative property is not applicable with respect to the operation of subtraction and division. Next property we'll discuss here is associative property. Associative property. Say for example there are three whole numbers 2, 3 and 4. Now we want to add like this: 2 plus 3 plus 4. 2 plus, now we'll find the sum of the numbers within the parenthesis. 3 plus 4 equal to 7. That means 9. Now instead of doing this, we can also do like 2 plus 3 plus 4. Here we will find the sum of the numbers within the parenthesis. 2 plus 3 equal to 5 plus 4 equal to 9. So 2 plus 3 plus 4 equal to 2 plus 3 plus 4. That means if you associate any of the two numbers, then sum will remain the same. First we associate 3 and 4, then we add with 2, we got 9. Second time we associate 2 and 3 together, then the sum is added with 4, we got the same result. So associative property means if we associate two of the three numbers, any two of the three numbers, the result will remain the same. Similarly, in case of multiplication also it is applicable. 2 into 3 multiplied by 4 equal to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4. You see, 3 4s are 12 and 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 2 12s are 2 12s are 24, 6 4s are 24. So associative property is also applicable in case of the operation of multiplication. Next we will discuss about distributive property. Distributive property. Suppose there are three whole numbers A, B and C. Now you find like A into B plus C this equal to A into B plus A into C. Means you are distributing the operation of multiplication with the numbers within the parentheses. Now let's check whether it is a true or false. Say for example 2 into 3 plus 5. Now ideally what will you do? 2 into 3 plus 5 means 8, 2 is 16. Now instead of doing this, we'll do like that. 2 into 3 plus 5 equal to 2 into 3. We'll distribute the multiplication operation of multiplication with the numbers within the parentheses. We'll distribute the multiplication with these two numbers. So first we distribute with 3, 2 into 3. Then we distribute the multiplication with 5, 2 into 5. 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10, 16. That means what we understood is 2 multiplied by 3 plus 5. The result is same as 2 multiplied by 3 plus 2 multiplied by 5. This property is called distributive property. Why we are calling it distributive property? The operation of multiplication is distributed with the numbers within the parentheses. So these are the properties of whole number. Later on we'll discuss some properties of whole numbers. So for this much only today. Goodbye. We'll discuss some more properties of whole numbers elaborately. Say for example, we say that 0 is the additive identity element with respect to the operation of addition. That means 0 plus 5 equal to 5, or 0 plus 6 equal to 6. Means if you add 0 with any whole number, the result is number itself. So let us explain in another way. Suppose it's a container and up to this level there are 5 liters of water. Now if you add, say for example 1 liter water, then level of water will go up. Level of water will go up. You are adding 1 liter water, water level will go up to this level maybe. So you see earlier shape of the water was like this. It was 5 liter. Now when you add 1 liter, the shape of the water is now like this. Right, it is 6 liter. Earlier it was a 5 liter. So its identity is changed. When it was 5 liter, water shape of the water in the container was like this. When you add 1 more liter, the level of water goes up, so it becomes like this shape. Now instead of adding 1 liter, if you add 0 liters, say for example 0 liter water, so first its water level was up to this 5 liter water, 5 liter water. Now it add 0 liter water again. So what you look at the result? Zero liter means nothing. When you are adding 0 liter, that means nothing. So level of water will remain the same. So the shape of water in the container will be like this. Before adding 0 liter water, it was like this, and after adding 0 liter water, shape remains the same. So what we understood is 0 is called additive identity element, means when you add 0 with any whole number, the identity of the whole number will never change. It will remain itself. Next, we will try to understand why 0 multiplied by any whole number, say for example 0 multiplied by 8 equal to 0, 0 multiplied by 2 equal to 0, 0 multiplied by 3 equal to 0. When you multiply any whole number with 0, the answer is 0. Now we will try to explain it other way. Say for example, when we say 2 multiplied by 3, what do you mean? When we say 2 multiplied by 3, this is 2 plus 2 plus 2, means addition of 2 3 times. 2 multiplied by 3 means 2 3 times. When we say 1 multiplied by 5, that means 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So when you say 0 multiplied by 4 times, that means 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. So addition of 0 is 0. 0 means nothing. So when you add 0 4 times, 5 times, 10 times, it doesn't make any sense. So addition of 0 4 times means 0. Similarly, 0 multiplied by 10 equal to addition of 0 10 times, 0 plus 0 plus 0 10 times. 10 times equal to 0. So 0 multiplied by any whole number is 0. Similarly, when we say 1 is the multiplicative identity element with respect to the operation of multiplication, 1 multiplied by any whole number equal to whole number itself. 1 multiplied by 5 equal to the number itself. 1 multiplied by 4 equal to the number itself. So when we say 1 multiplied by 3, what is meant by 1 multiplied by 3? 1 plus 1 plus 1 equal to 3. 1 3 times. 1 multiplied by 5 means 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Addition of 1 5 times means 5. Right? So multiplication of any whole number by 1 will give the number itself. Means multiplication of a whole number by 1 will never change the identity of the whole number. That is why this is called identity element with respect to the operation of multiplication. Thank you.